I've written out a prescription that should help your headaches, Miss, I didn't quite catch your name.
Miss Gibbs, Doctor. Miss Lillian Gibbs. Thank you for your time. Although I am sorry to discover that Mr. Holmes isn't home.
I do get a lot of patients who come here hoping to see him.
Just a glimpse is all I want. I wouldn't dream of intruding on his privacy. Sure he's not here?
I've already told you, my dear young woman, he's not home. I'm not in the habit of lying.
I didn't mean to appear rude.
Is Miss Baskerville, Dr. Watson?
Baskerville.
This way, miss.
Baskerville.
I won't take any more of your time.
Do sit down, miss.
Silly creature, that Miss Gibbs. Not a thing the matter with her. What seems to be the trouble?
I'm desperate for help. You must tell me when Sherlock Holmes will return.
I have no idea. Perhaps I can be of assistance. What's the trouble?
My uncle was recently killed by a gigantic ghost town.
A what?
A ghost town, did you say? On the moors outside the manor house. The villagers say it's the family curse. The hound of the Baskervilles.
Good gracious! That doesn't sound like a proper English ghost at all.
My brother Sir Henry is next in line for the inheritance. I must meet with Sherlock Holmes. My brother will be the next to die. I know it. I'm so frightened.
Come this way, dear.
Excellent idea. Perhaps when you've had your tea, Holmes will have returned. Poor child. Gigantic ghost towns? What's next? Holmes, what the devil?
We're alone?
Of course we're alone. What are you doing sneaking in that way?
I wanted to make certain Moriarty saw me.
Then why didn't you come in the front way?
There must be a certain mystery regarding my return to Baker Street. You see, he means to kill me.
You mean it here?
He missed his chance at the Plumstead Marshes.
Were you mixed up in that?
In a fashion. Any unusual visitors this morning?
Some poor girl complaining about a dog.
Dog?
And a patient who called herself Lillian Gibbs, but looked suspiciously like the description you gave me of Madge Hilarity.
Excellent. Undoubtedly here to see if I was hiding. The knot draws tighter. Miss Hudson!
What about the letter business?
I have sent word for Lady Edwina and Prince Carl to meet me here within the hour.
With Moriarty on the prowl?
What's best time?
Mr. Holmes, sir! I didn't hear you come in.
That is what you may expect to hear when I do not wish to be heard.
What?
Do be so kind as to rest the cabbie on the corner.
Cabbies don't wait on the corner, Mr. Holmes. There's not enough business for them.
I believe you'll find one there this morning. Inform the cabbie that I have a tenant who wishes to go to the following address. 106 Harley Lane.
Who's going out?
I am.
You just came in.
Do hurry, Mrs. Hudson.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
106 Harley Lane. Why, that's the address of the insurance firm that hired you.
Correct.
You're going there, with everyone else coming here?
Correct again. Hello? What's that?
Oh, just some medical supplies I had delivered.
Might do... It's heavy.
Might do for what?
Do stop asking so many questions and give me a hand.
Where are we bringing this?
Over here.
You're going to leave it there?
Curious.
What?
That he's here so soon.
Who?
Though, those are not the footsteps. Jasmine.
Pray forgive me for coming here against your instructions.
You are a woman of strong will, Miss Faulkner.
You didn't allow me to thank you last evening.
I expect no thanks, but I told you I had an important business meeting here at this hour. Shh. Miss Faulkner, quickly, play patient. Keep your back to the visitor.
Visitor? What visitor?
Watson, I rely on you.
cab?
Oh, there you are, my good man. I wish to go to 106 Harley Lane and then to Victoria Station. You'll have trouble with that chest. It's heavy.
I can manage. No, my dear. About these dizzy spells.
They give me no relief.
When did you first notice this condition?
A fortnight ago.
Can I give you a hand?
Might help.
Perhaps I ought to unload some of the contents. I don't want anything to break in the transit.
I know my job. What's this? Mind what you're doing? Stop that! I mean it! Stop!
Too late! I got you!
What's going on? Mr. Holmes, why did you put handcuffs on the cabman?
Cabman? No, Miss Faulkner. I give you the author of all the evil that has transpired, Professor Moriarty!
I may swoon.
Stay. I'm here, my dear.
Now is the time, Mr. Odd. I'm sorry you didn't have the opportunity to finish me off. That makes two of us. I doubt if I would have ever reached Victoria Station. So do I.
What like Blackbird Gay Holmes?
Here's your man. Oh, permit me to introduce the Larrabee's butler, Professor. He is one of my agents.
I'm gonna sleep better tonight because of you, Mr. Holmes.
May she always do so. Have you apprehended Madge Larrabee?
Yes, and her husband too.
Splendid. Not only shall I have the pleasure of testifying against your men, but against you as well. Take him away, Mr. Odd.
I curse you!
I, Professor, return the compliment.
What will they do to him?
The gallows, I trust. Ah, you received my message. Excellent.
Who were those men?
Two were reasonably respectable citizens. The evil-looking one was a minor criminal.
Minor? It was Professor Moriarty himself.
We have more serious matters to discuss.
More serious than Moriarty.
Please sit down, Lady Edwina.
I prefer to stand.
Could we get on with it?
At once.
Do you or do you not have the letters?
I have them at the cost of £1,000.
What are you up to, Mr. Holmes?
What's wrong, Carl?
These are not the letters!
What?
They're forgeries, cleverly done, but forgeries nevertheless.
Are you certain?
Mr. Holmes, in spite of your supposed cleverness, they have tricked you!
You have disappointed Queen Victoria.
Moriarty's one? I'm ruined.
Surely this doesn't mean you may not recover the real letters.
I'm afraid it does.
The insurance people told me I could count on you!
Do you have any idea what this will do to international affairs?
This will be a slap in the face of your reputation.
I'm ruined. Ruined.
You are not ruined.
Well,
Your Highness, I informed you by messenger that you would have the letters in your hands within this hour.
Carl, are they genuine?
yes, quite genuine. Your reputation is secure, Mr. Holmes.
But what of those other letters, the forgeries?
Holmes's methods are unorthodox.
If you say so, Dr. Watson. But I really don't understand.
What matters is that you have the real letters.
True.
I'm sure you'll appreciate the strain Mr. Holmes has been under.
Naturally. I shall return to the insurance people and inform them of our complete satisfaction.
You're too kind.
I'll show you out. You have been invaluable.
You knew the letters you purchased from Larrabee were counterfeits.
Yes,
When you told me of this important business meeting, you knew I would come.
I hoped you would.
You knew I would never allow you to be disgraced.
I am an excellent trickster, Miss Faulkner. But before you say another thing, I detect a hint of romance in your voice.
Your powers of observation are remarkable.
If I ever had time for romance, if my heart would ever reach out to another.
Don't stop.
Alice.
Sherlock.
Alice.
Oh, Mr. Holmes! Do forgive me.
You are
Maggie Baskerville. My brother is Sir Henry Baskerville.
niece and nephew of the murderer, Sir Charles Baskerville.
Yes.
I know the case.
Only this morning, my brother received a letter warning him that he will die at the banks of a gigantic ghost town.
Not more letters.
Downstairs, Miss Baskerville. I'll follow. It's not a moment to lose.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Goodbye, Alice. Think of me as one of the stately homes of England. Fascinating to visit, but impossible to live with. Watson, come along, Watson. The game's afoot.
I shall never forget you. Sherlock Holmes.